Welcome back to Cinebolt. For those who enjoy web series, 2024 is going to be a remarkable year filled with exceptional entertainment, as there will be an abundance of mind-blowing action, incredible dramas, and intriguing science fiction. So in today's video, we will discuss the 17 greatest and most highly anticipated shows of 2024 that you simply cannot afford to miss. We're going to start this video by first listing anticipated shows whose release date has not yet been confirmed. Scheduled for late 2024 on Max is The Penguin, a series based on the iconic DC Comics character that will offer a fresh take on the villain, and promises a dark and enthralling exploration of Gotham's underworld. Next is Dune Prophecy, which is a science fiction series set to release in the fall of 2024. Created by Frank Herbert, it takes in the Dune cinematic universe, approximately 10,000 years prior to Herbert's book, Dune, and revolves around the Bene Gesserit, a clandestine society possessing extraordinary powers attained through rigorous training and trials. Two other sci-fi series scheduled for release sometime in 2024 on Disney Plus are The Acolyte, a prequel to the Star Wars franchise that delves into the final days of the High Republic era and focuses on a Jedi and their mentor as they unravel perplexing incidents, while the other series is Star Wars Skeleton Crew, which will star Jude Law as a Force wielder who embarks on a journey with four youngsters, who try to find their way back home after a significant discovery on their planet. House of the Dragon Season 2 is scheduled to make its debut on Max in 2024 as well. After Season 1 laid the foundation for the Grand Targaryen Civil War, Season 2 will plunge into the grittier and bloodier quest for the Iron Throne. Boasting 8 thrilling episodes, the eagerly awaited Season 2 will grace our screens in the early summer of 2024. Also set to debut in late 2024 on Disney Plus is the upcoming fantasy series titled Agatha, Darkhold Diaries, which will continue the story of Agatha from WandaVision. Releasing on January 26th with 2 episodes and a total of 9 on Apple TV Plus is Masters of the Air, an upcoming war drama series based on a book of the same name. The show will depict the courageous actions of the U.S. military air troops, specifically the 100th Bomb Unit during World War II, and will primarily focus on their challenging battles at an altitude of 25,000 feet, as they play a vital role in the defeat of Hitler's Germany. Boasting high production quality, this gripping show is certain to captivate fans of war dramas, much like Band of Brothers. Premiering on February 2nd on Amazon Prime Video is Mr. and Mrs. Smith, an upcoming spy comedy series that stars Donald Glover and Maya Erskine as John and Jane Smith. The show follows 2 strangers who pretend to be a married couple in a covert operations bureau, but their initial mission becomes complicated as they develop romantic feelings for each other. Based on the same titled 2005 movie, this series promises a combination of dark humor, thrilling action, and romance. The next show on the list is Halo. I know its initial introduction may have encountered a few setbacks, but it undeniably succeeded in captivating the attention of viewers who are unfamiliar with the franchise, while failing to capture the interest of fans devoted to the video games. Nevertheless, for those who relish the first season and are eagerly anticipating its continuation, your wishes shall be granted, as Season 2 is set to premiere on February 8th on Paramount+. Another noteworthy February release is Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is based on the hit animated show of the same name. This live-action adaptation promises to stay truer to the original material than previous attempts, and the plot will revolve around Aang, known as the Last Airbender, who wakes up after sleeping for 100 years, and discovers that the Fire Nation has initiated a worldwide conflict. Alongside his allies Katara and Sokka, Aang sets out on a mission to master all the elements and put an end to the dictatorship of the Fire Nation. The series will debut on Netflix on February 22nd. Another Walking Dead spin-off, The Ones Who Live, will premiere on AMC and AMC Plus on February 25th. It will follow the adventures of Rick and Michonne, who are now back together after several years of separation, but soon find themselves in a new landscape where they must rely on themselves and each other. The show will also reveal what happened to Rick Grimes, and why he disappeared over 5 years ago in a mysterious aircraft. And the last February anticipated show is Shogun, a historical drama series set in 1600s Japan. It will follow Lord Yoshii Toranaga, who faces a battle for survival against an alliance of the Council of Governors, but when a European sailboat is discovered in a seaside town, Lord Toranaga uncovers mysteries that could change the political balance and destroy his rivals. Based on the 1975 book by James Clavell, the story promises political rivalry with twists and turns similar to Game of Thrones. The release date is February 27th on FX and Hulu. There are only 2 noteworthy shows releasing in March 2024, and the first, releasing on HBO Max, is The Regime, a captivating limited series starring Kate Winslet. Set in a fictional Central European autocracy, Winslet will portray the chancellor of the country, who tries to navigate the challenges of her position, amidst domestic turmoil caused by the imprisonment of the leader of the opposition. The next show is Three Body Problem, a Netflix sci-fi thriller series adapted from Liu Cixin's novel of the same name. The narrative will center on a secret experiment that sends messages into space in an attempt to make contact with extraterrestrial life. However, an alien civilization on the verge of extinction intercepts these messages and devises a plan to invade Earth. The series will primarily focus on Yuanjie, a talented astrophysicist who is assigned to a classified monitoring station. With its intricate plot, diverse range of characters, and expansive science fiction universe, Three Body Problem guarantees an exciting and unpredictable viewing experience. The first season is scheduled to premiere on March 21st. The only anticipated series to debut on April on this list is Fallout, an upcoming post-apocalyptic show based on the popular video game series. It is set in a world that has been devastated by a nuclear catastrophe, where survivors live in fallout shelters referred to as vaults. The story will follow a young woman who ventures out of her vault to explore the perilous wasteland of a destroyed Los Angeles, where she must confront radiation, mutated creatures, and various other challenges as she navigates this hostile environment. It is worth noting that you do not need to have played the game in order to enjoy the show. All that is required is a fascination with the post-apocalyptic genre. The series will premiere on Amazon Prime Video on April 12th. Another anticipated show releasing in May is Season 3 of Bridgerton. This highly acclaimed Netflix series has become a cultural phenomenon since its premiere 3 years ago, which has led to the Regency-era romance drama to be renewed for a third and fourth season. While the first season focused on the love story of Daphne Bridgerton and the Duke of Hastings, and the second season explored the enemies-turned-lovers dynamic of Anthony Bridgerton and Kate Sharma, the upcoming third season will center around the romance between Colin Bridgerton and Penelope Featherington. Season 3 will be split into 2 parts, with the first 4 episodes premiering on May 16, 2024, and the second part following a month later on June 13, 2024. And the final series on this list is the second season of ARCANE. ARCANE is widely regarded as the premier animated video game show of our time, but the enchanting masterpiece transcends its gaming origins and captivated the hearts of both gamers and non-gamers with its exceptional steampunk Piltover cities, futuristic backdrop, and emotionally charged storytelling. Fans of the first season will be pleased to learn that the highly anticipated Season 2 is slated for release in November 2024. For those who have yet to experience this visual marvel, I highly recommend taking the opportunity to immerse yourself in the awe-inspiring world of the first season created by ARCANE's talented team. If you enjoyed or found this video helpful, then be sure to subscribe and obliterate that like button, and as always, I'll see you next time.